Right, hello everyone, this is our final band meeting, and this is going to be sort of at the end of the project as like a little evaluation on how everything's gone with our band. Yeah.
We talk about like working in the band as a whole. I think that's a good topic to start on.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely been quite our strong points in this project. We've all managed to come up with our own ideas, you know, put our heads together, work on original songs, which is what was quite important for this project. We managed to work together quite well. I think our time management was quite good as well, with how we managed to come up with, you know, the original songs, work on it in quite a short amount of time, things like that. I think, yeah, rehearsing as well, good management of time, managed to learn our songs quite quick, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good part to start with.
I think we did spend a bit too much time on Rawhide at the beginning.
Yeah.
So towards the end, it was kind of like a rush to get all the little details finished, but we had a really solid foundation for all 4 of our songs by like the 3rd week, which I think was really good.
Yeah, I think we got quite lucky, I'm going to be honest. I think Rawhide, we got put in a really difficult position, and we took most groups were done within week 1, and we were in week 3 still trying to work it out.
Yeah.
So we were put, like, we weren't helped by the circumstances, so then we were just naturally behind. But then, yeah, there were points where I was really worried that we weren't going to get everything done, especially before we'd written Anna's song. Like a couple days before we had that, I was thinking like we're not going to be able to finish, and we ended up doing it really well. Next project, I'd hope to not be in the same situation where it's like that close, but we ended up scraping it, like, and we were fine in the end.
Yeah.
But it was difficult.
In like individual rehearsals, like the time management was good, and like we would practice the songs that we'd already learned, so that like we never forgot them at any point.
Yeah, like leading on to what Anna's saying, for our targets, like Casey, because she would always write our targets, she would always write how much time we would work on a certain song to then move on to another song and write about the certain amount of time we'd do for that song.
Yeah, time specific, and it helped us a lot, definitely. Even like what Anna said, revisiting the songs that we've already learned, like that was quite helpful, because it kept it in our minds, and
just gave us a bit of a recap, really.
Yeah, genuinely.
I think with the composition we did quite well at actually like communicating in a good way, and also like if someone actually didn't really like an idea, they would communicate it well. Like it didn't get to the point where it was rude, but then also people weren't hopefully people weren't doing stuff that they didn't really want to do.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good. Like people would put ideas, and we would use a group chat where we would put ideas in, but then we wouldn't, you know, if one, you know, didn't go through, it wasn't like, oh, it's the end of the world. We sort of just kept moving together, which was good.
There was a good amount of compromise as well in terms of like our compositions, I think. Like in What Did You Mean, like when we added that halftime section, like that wasn't necessarily something I was that keen on at the beginning, but it definitely grew on me, and it's like, I think it's good that we were able to kind of like compromise on certain things, and like, and even when coming together to write our compositions, as much as like What Did You Mean was formed by like Anna's idea and Promiscuous was formed by you guys, we all came together and put our own parts into it, which was really good.
Yeah, with adding on to Casey's idea for What Do You Mean with the half section on drums, it's kind of fits the Project 2 brief, because it's kind of jazzy, has an element of jazz in it, and blues.
Yeah, it's good further proof of, you know, fitting the styles and genres that the brief wanted us to fit, you know. I think when it comes to, you know, the gig itself, I think there were definitely technical difficulties that we experienced, you know. One of them being mine and my pedal board not working, Freddie's being his amp not working, Jolie being her keyboard falling off. So we definitely didn't have it, you know, the greatest when it comes to, you know, being lucky without having technical difficulties, but, you know, we definitely overcome them quite well. I thought, like, we carried on, we managed to like put it behind us, and yeah, we were definitely tested in that way, but I think we did well to kind of, you know, battle that.
Yeah. I think we tried to find solutions for everything that happened, and yeah, we got unlucky, and also with the sound check as well. Sound check was really difficult, and things kept going wrong there. And then obviously it changes when there's people in the actual setting, so it was very difficult. But we sort of just pushed through it, and it went as well as it could. I think in terms of individually, we did everything we could all do, and then just other things around us started going wrong. But we on our own did everything we could do, which I was happy with.
Yeah.
Like even if things went wrong, it made for a more interesting performance anyway. Like we didn't ever like stop or anything, so it was still cohesive.
No, it's fine. I think we were all quite confident as well, like on stage, like looking back at videos and everything, like there's not a certain point where any of us like don't look like we know what we're doing or anything.
Yeah. I think one thing that helped that was when we sorted out the transitions. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it was still terrifying doing the transitions on stage, and Casey led them better than I did, but it was something that we managed to establish, which just took a little bit of weight off for the actual performance, because we had something that we could say in between rather than it just being like dead air. So that was good, and I'm happy that we did that.
In the gig, I'd say that our transitions moving from one song to another were really good, as Freddie and Casey presented them really well. It wasn't kind of like stuttery, it was quite smooth. Felt really happy with that.
Yeah, we managed to apply what we worked on quite hard in our rehearsals leading up to the gig. So I think that was a good form of communication, working together. I think that's another example of that.
Also with the gig, obviously my keyboard fell down. I know for next time not to panic, because I panicked a bit on this gig. I should just probably stay calm and keep playing, carry on, be more professional.
And also, like, separate thing from the gig, but like we did extra stuff that wasn't required in the course, like making the Instagram account and like taking photos to promote the gig.
Yeah, it's good use of social media there to try and put ourselves out there, promote our gig, things like that. That was very useful, I thought.
I mean, we managed to get like 100 followers, which is like quite a big viewing selection for like a one-time performance.
Yeah, I think it built a bit of band cohesiveness as well. Like we felt more like an actual like group. So just doing things like that, I think, did help us because we felt like more in it together, which was good.
Yeah, definitely.
For the performance, we all wore like black outfits to match. That also made us more like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that so like it wouldn't look like if we were just going there to play like singly. We were just there as a band together. Yeah. Teamwork is the most important thing when it comes to this type of stuff.
And the teamwork makes the dream work. That's what the kids say, innit? Right, have we got anything else to say?
No, not really.
Cool. Well, this has been our band meeting at the end of Project 2. I hope you enjoyed it.